So I spent the last couple days on the fence as to what I should do next. Should I go to the hardware store in Slocum Lake? Or should I make the very long drive to McCoy's logging company? On the one hand, the Slocum Lake hardware store is closer and I can stay at the outpost, so there's immediate shelter. But on the other hand, the area around the hardware store will be teeming with things that will want to eat me. This is Project Zomboid. I'm Drunkonlife, and if you haven't noticed, I'm driving in the opposite direction of Slocum Lake. It's true. We're making the insanely long drive to McCoy's. The reality is McCoy's is usually pretty quiet in terms of zombie activity, and considering that we are 3 months and change in with Aaron, I need to be extra careful. Don't want to needlessly place Aaron in harm's way. It's a path of least resistance, y'all. And all that. So the plan today is to make our way to the crossroads. We will probably make it there. I don't know. It's 8:20 right now. Probably 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Once there, we're going to dismantle wrecks, search cars, probably even camp out in the car for the night. And here we are. We're coming into New Denver right now. The next morning, we're going to make our way to McCoy's for all that looting goodness that one drunk can stand. I gotta be real careful with this car. We're missing windows on both sides now. And this car, this Suburban, it's seen better days. It's on its last leg. There've been a couple times where it's kind of stalled out on me. I just don't need it to stall out on me at the wrong time. The passenger side has a propane tank in it, so I can only get out in one way. That's tough, right? So there are several warehouses to loot in McCoy. Most of you guys already know that. Plus, the big reason I chose McCoy over the hardware store was the potential to find a cargo truck of some sort. We're almost there. Very nice. Items of interest include plaster powder, of course, propane torches, and wood axes and glue. And this is the gas station that we're planning on coming back to after the fact on our way back. Oh well, but the drive is going to be long, like quite possibly all day long, so we're just going to go ahead and speed up the process a little bit. should be getting pretty closer at this point. Huh. I literally just drove for 15 minutes in real life time. It kind of... dang it. Wow. I only wrecked once, I think. We should be very, very close at this point. Yeah, here's some wrecks right here. We're going to move right into it. Very minor damage. Not that big of a deal. I must have been wearing my seatbelt or something. All right, let's... I'm going to drop this gas can here. Yeah, we should be coming really close. We'll probably end up hanging out here for the day. It's 15:20. Wow, look at that group. Ooh, that's a big group. And they are way too close. They could wander into my neck of the woods pretty quickly. Let's kind of move over to the top part of this. We're really close to McCoy's too. Wow, look at that. That's a bus, a school bus. Has something on it saying, what does it say? In a Hummer. Okay, cool. Let's just check this out. Yeah, 1540. We left at 8. So literally, got a lot of bullets. Okay, box of 556s. We actually have an M16 at the house. The compound lock is broken. Okay. Can I get in here? I can't. Empty gas can there. I can get in this truck. Most of these cars are going to be trashed. What does that say? Evacuations, maybe? Okay, so I can't get in there. I guess I have to come in over here. Well, that makes sense. That makes sense because it's a book and the lock is broken there too. Well, dang it. Can I get into the back? The trunk? Yeah. Okay. I've never seen a school bus before. Not in Project Zomboid, at least. Oh, so what do we do here? 1,600 hours. There's that big mob down there. I may just head to McCoy's. Yeah, let's just head there. We can come back on the way back. I imagine we should get there within a couple hours. Now, this is kind of a weird deal because, like I said, my windows on both sides are broken. I don't know what we're going to run into, but if I surely don't want this truck to stall out on me. All right, here's the first group. And this is my first time to be really out of into Knox County proper. Wow, look at that. Wow. I mean, it peaks at 28 days. So, this is what we get. Jesus, man, there's just so many. You just don't need to stall out. Yeah, we won't be coming here anytime soon. Keep it nice and slow. As long as I don't stall out. If I stall out, I'm going to jump out. I'm just going to abandon the car. I do not want to take any chances of getting munched on while I'm in the car. Like I said, I can't really move. I put the propane tank like a dumbass in the passenger seat. Okay, here it is. So far, so good. All right. McCoy should be up here, and it should start to thin out a little bit. It seems like McCoy's logging company is always kind of quiet. There are quite a few up here, though. I don't really care if I'm... Yeah, you see, there's one way in. There's another way up here, though, I think. go straight up. Yeah. Here we go. Right here. Wonderful. We made it. We made it in one piece. Half a tank of gas. 1710. I am a little bit tired, but that's because I woke up so early. I had to plan a little bit more than I would normally plan. Waters and stews and things like that. As well as gas cans and all that. And look at there. There we go. That's what I was thinking about. I was thinking that we might luck out and find some sort of a cargo truck. And since it didn't really matter, because we can hotwire cars now. Let's check out this dump truck. This is the first time I've seen this dump truck as well. And that is a beautiful dump truck. 84%. Pretty freaking nice. Yeah, trunk space isn't that great, but whatever. Check this one out too. It's 100 trunk space for the truck. That looks good too. Yeah, and that has 240, so this is the one we're going to take probably. The other one's just as nice, but it just doesn't have as much space. And see, 240 plus the seat, that would be 260. Yeah, see, and that's just really weird. You would think that a dump truck would have more space in the trunk than something like this cargo truck. I'm gonna come over here and check this one out too. The van is not as good a condition, but almost as good. Yeah, and see that capacity. That capacity, it's okay. It's not as once you figure in, I factor in. I think it has 6 seats, so 6 times 20. It's 120 plus the thing, but it's still not enough. All right, let's come over here. We're gonna check out these buildings now. This building right here is gonna have a little bit of stuff in it, and these 2 buildings back here, right here, are gonna have some stuff in it as well. Probably end up sleeping here overnight. But this was a good decision. I feel it. I feel like it was a good decision. Let me go ahead and pull out something and make sure there's no zombies around here. It looks all right. Let's close that door just in case. We don't want to attract too much attention. We will, yeah, there's nothing here. Let me check out this room. I think I've gotten scratched in this room before. Nothing in here. Paperclip and a crowbar. Nothing else. All right. We'll equip that in secondary. That lowers the chances, like if I do run into something, I'm going to have to either use a knife or a gun. I'm probably going to use a gun because I don't want to get myself bloodied up this early. It's probably be a 2 or 3 day affair. Now, hopefully we'll find some wood axes and wood glue. I'm just going to do a real quick sweep here. Welder's mask, we're going to go ahead and grab that. Yeah, this was a very, very good idea. Go ahead and grab that bucket as well. Compared to the hardware store. I'm saying that now, but I don't know where we're going to get. If we don't find any wood axes, then I'm not so sure about it. Well, eventually we'll have to go back to the, it's going to force our hand to go to the hardware store. Nothing there. Nothing there, okay. Come down here. Trowel, which we have plenty of those. White paint. Silencer. There's a wood axe. And we'll go ahead and grab that sack too. We're going to end up, and look at that, that's trash. Well, hellfire. Well, beggars can't be choosers. we will have to fix it. Duct tape, we'll grab that. And we'll probably come back around. I probably should have gone ahead and hot-wired the car and moved it over here. But I figure I'm just kind of eager to see what we have. It's a box of nails. Where's that sack? Yeah, we're going to grab all these sacks because we're going to create that garden on the roof. The more sacks we have, the less work we have to do for it. That'll be for springtime, though. It's kind of getting late in the season. Nothing there. Lots of tent bags. Grab those welding rods. Still haven't done anything with the with my welding just yet. A propane torch. It's good. Shotgun shells and a bag of plaster powder. Yes. Nothing there. Nothing in that. And if I was smart, I would start moving these boxes so I could see what's behind it. I don't think I'm going to do it. It's too much of a pain in the butt. There's a lot of paint. We'll be able to grab that. And I'm probably going to grab some charcoal too. Just not yet. There's an axe. And it's trash too. Fertilizer, okay, we'll grab that. I don't know if fertilizer is better than compost, but probably is. And rope. I was just thinking about that the other day as this how we need rope to take these planks and kind of like combine them and make it a lighter load. Yeah, we're probably going to grab all this different colors of paint. Not going to worry too much about the seeds. We got like an ass ton of seeds. Shotgun shells, we'll grab those and that. We should start thinking about where we're gonna sleep. I think I'm gonna go in here. There isn't like anything to put in here. I think I might grab one of those chairs. We'll sleep in the chair. Won't be the best sleep, but it's better than the car considering we don't have any windows. And it's secure. Couldn't pick it up. 2010. Tend to like to go to bed around 11. Let's stick it right here. This is where we're going. This is going to be home for a second, at least for the night. All right, I'm kind of eager. I'm still. I want to check out the other place too. Just want to see what I got. You know what I mean? That it? Yeah, we'll go ahead and drop that. Walk over to the next side and see what this is. No zombies in the alleyway there. There's one. You know what? I'm gonna go with a gun. Boy, man, he came up quick. Yeah, I don't want to. The idea is not to get my clothes bloody. All right, let's see what we got. You know what? We might want to make sure that this area is secure before we do it. All right, nothing in here. Nothing in here. Okay. All right. Just look around. Box of nails, a bucket. Not really a lot. Figure I can always come back here tomorrow and loot up the place. I like blue paint might actually look really, really good. And maybe the bedroom area of my compound. Radish tent pegs, silencers. Go ahead and grab that. All right, we're going to finish looking up here and then probably go to bed. Tomorrow we'll grab the car and loot. But all in all, I mean, it's been a good day. We didn't exactly do exactly what I wanted to do, which was to stay at the crossroads and do that. But we can always do that tomorrow or the next day. Aaron must have slept like a baby last night because I woke up mid-morning post 10 a.m. Just sleeping right in on a chair nonetheless. And I'm going to take a 1 second look at these two trucks. I really want the dump truck. But the issue really is cargo space. Having 120 cargo space for the dump truck versus having at least 240 cargo space for this cargo truck. It's just not, the difference is just too big. I mean, the dump truck is in better condition, but apples to apples, the cargo truck will serve our purposes, at the moment at least, much better. We'll probably come back for it another day. I could just kind of break it down, take the parts, but I don't want to do that. So the plan today is to loot and load up on this truck. We're going to loot all three of those buildings. Originally, I was planning on making it back to the crossroads, but sleeping under the stars. But considering that we woke up so late, I imagine we'll be sleeping here one more night. One more night, we might actually find a tent as well. That might make us sleep better. It's absolutely amazing when you think about it. It's just a couple blocks away from here is absolute hell on earth. I mean, look at this place. If we were here and didn't know what was out there, you'd feel like the zombie apocalypse never happened. I mean, aside from the one guy that we shot last night. Of course, Aaron here knows better. This is just an oasis and a mirage, but today, at least we're safe, I think. This place is remote enough to not worry about much. Wonderful. Now, if you noticed, I went ahead and I pulled the window out, got in the car, unlocked the door, and then put the window back in. I won't be fooled again. This hot wiring might take a second. I think it's easier at low levels to hot wire a standard car. I think it goes standard, then big, then sports. I believe that's the way it goes. We got it. Drop this log off. Beautiful. Yeah, I would start to pull apart some of these cars. Like that van is in pretty good condition too. But I think I'm going to run out of space if I don't. Once I take everything that I want to take. And plus you got to think we got to stop by the gas station as well. And that's going to be more space that we're going to use. So all in all, I imagine we're going to be full up regardless of whether we pull. I know that there's going to be several of you guys that are going to be like, what, you should dismantle, all those windows and the hood and stuff. This car is going to be trashed by the time we get home anyway, because we're going to have to go through, first of all, Muldrow, that gauntlet. At least this time we'll have windows. And second of all, we're going to have to go through New Denver. So 2 different towns, all teeming with zombies. It's kind of the way it goes. All right, we're going to siphon gas and pull all this stuff out now. Most def going to be sleeping here. It's 1550. Yeah. Now, we've already searched most of these buildings, but we're going to go ahead and just do one final sweep now that we have this big truck. And like I said, when I was looking last night, I really didn't see much of anything. We are going to take some charcoal. I don't know how good the charcoal is, how long it lasts, but I imagine it lasts a little bit longer. It's going to be for our burners, the ovens that are wood burning. Because I think that would last a little bit longer. Charcoal will be a better heating source. But I might be wrong. You guys can kind of correct me there if you think it won't be. Tent peg. We're going to go ahead and grab those. We're going to grab all the tent pegs. I know there's a tarp in here someplace. We'll find a tarp. Maybe turn us into get a tent kit going and sleep here overnight. I did a much broader sweep with this particular warehouse, but we're going to go ahead and look at this too. I am taking all the paint. And we'll have like, I don't know how much paint it takes to, how much one paint can will do. I'm imagining it's going to be like the plaster powder where it just affects like 4 or 5 tiles and then you have to find some more paint. Which is going to be really tough. Oh yes, and concrete powder, I just figured out it does not do anything. There is nothing in Craft Helper, so I'm not going to even bother with the weight. It's completely useless. Completely useless. We are going to take the shotgun. I'm not too concerned about all the other rooms. I just want to get into this big warehouse, but we are going to check and see if there's any... Maybe we can get in through the front door. Negative. Okay. See if this one will open. Doesn't. One more. Might have to bust a window down. Ah, look there. Comes somebody. There we go. First zombie we've seen all day long. Oh, there's another one. All right, come on with you. Ah, hellfire. All right. Still got magazines. Just for this thing. I wonder if I can do it while I'm walking. Let's see. Nope. All right. We'll just dump that right there. Try to get a little bit of distance here. Once again, I'm trying not to get blood on my clothes. That's really the reason why I'm shooting rather than stabbing. There we go. Nice. Nothing on her. Okay. Anything else? These guys are obviously coming from Muldrow. Right, so we got this door right here. Let's check the window first. Looks all right. Thing looks clear. Clear as it can be for as dark as it is. Oh boy, I don't like this. All right, well, we're going to just finish this up real quick and then it's 21:20. Maybe go to sleep. Now we already have a tarp. No bueno. Grab that hand axe and a sack. Maybe we'll find some wood axes. Nope. Yeah, so the next episode, what we'll be doing is we'll be going into, I guess, to the crossroads. I'm going to start breaking down, dismantling some of these car wrecks, as well as like actually do a full sweep over all the cars and see what we have. A lot of these cars, especially with Sneck's next mod, yields lots of good stuff. That would be good. And then after that we'll head home. Might stop at that little checkpoint and grab some more gun lockers, since I lost the last gun lockers by being stupid. Oh boy, I'm tired. Well, not a lot went on today. Just but we did get a lot done. We actually, our truck is now almost completely full. We're in day, what, 2? I think it's day 2. Might be day 3. Tomorrow will be day 3. Yeah. All right, so we're going to just go and get some shut-eye, and I think I'm done here. My name's Drunkonlife. I do Project Zomboid videos Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I also stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/Drunkonlife. You can always come and check it out if you'd like. It's, I might even be streaming right now. At any rate, if you enjoyed this episode, you can always like the video, as well as leave a comment down in the comments below. At any rate, we'll go ahead and try to get this. As you can see, I got my tarp and my 4 tent pegs. We're going to build us a tent, sleep for the night, and then head out tomorrow. Good day. Been a good day. At any rate, I will talk to you guys later. See you on the flip side, folks. Shizzle. Bye-bye, folks.